It's another Monday Night Raw top 5 moments, or as we could call it this week, the Christian and Chris Jericho show, because the tag team champions were all over it. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. What a good Raw this was. It's hard to break it down into just 5 moments. I mean, we could have put 10 top moments from this show and we wouldn't have been clutching at straws for like number 9 and 10. I think if we'd have put our top 10 favourite moments for this show, you would have still had good stuff missing out. So that just shows you how strong this show was. Previous Raws, like a couple weeks ago in SmackDown, you're struggling to come up with a couple of good moments, but this Raw was fantastic. I normally only give it an 8 out of 10, but that's because there was a couple of minor things I felt were wrong with it, and a few matches that just didn't belong. Like, for example, Goldust versus Rico just before the main event. What purpose did that serve? I have no fucking idea. But overall, it was a great Raw.
Yep, I have no idea what that served, but I tell you what, Raw is serving up good shows, and I'm really enjoying the direction of the product. On the red side of things, the blue side, not so much, but let's kick off top 5 moments with 5th place.
5th place, and Stacy Keibler was serving up some fear when she got grabbed by Victoria. So would Stacy celebrate with Test? Test said he was going to go and shower his testicles. Stacy was happy with that. She wants clean testicles, I guess. She loves the testicles, but she doesn't love Victoria. Victoria attacks her from behind and does the whole Jeepers Creepers sniffing and licking and just kind of molesting straight up here.
Fear.
Well, I like what I smell from you. I smell the fear. So a really good...
Jeepers.
What a great women's division we have right here. And people might think I'm taking the piss, but no. Give me this over what we have today.
It's exactly what it needs to be. I mean, this is what it should be. You've got, Stacey, who cannot work, but is a great manager, so it makes total sense what you've got her going up against, like, the most feared woman on the roster. Today, this thing just doesn't really exist today. Oh, let's call Rhea Ripley Mammy. No, fuck off, get in the bin. This is good. This is good shit.
Victoria, Stacey, and Trish, those three combined are better than all the women in WWE today, and it's not even actually close, to be honest. It would be a much stronger division just with these three, because at least you're getting 3 totally different fucking characters. Coming at number 4, we have Kane versus Batista. Batista moving for SmackDown, going on his own, I guess, and I think when you beat Kane and you're still relatively new, then you know you're going to be a big thing in the future, and I think Batista's going to be a big thing. He's being mentored at the moment, it looks like, by Ric Flair. Ric Flair is shoving his nose up Batista's crack, and Batista was shoving Kane down to the mat with a big Batista bomb. 1, 2, 3, might have had some healthy Flair and a dodgy looking chair shot, but nonetheless, big win for Batista. Big things ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to sound like a mark, but I think just seeing Batista burst onto the scene, it's something fresh. It's like the Raw version of Brock. I think early Batista is very similar to Brock. He's very explosive, very hard hitting. And it's just seeing him and Kane. It's two. These are guys you define as superstars, megastars. 2 big guys.
Obviously, Batista's path, right, goes its own way, and I'm not saying change it. I'm not complaining. But I just think when you look at SmackDown and you look at the whole thing they done with Paul Heyman and Brock, what if they just put Batista in Big Show's place?
Yeah, why not?
And I get it, that would be giving him the title incredibly fucking early, but they also gave Brock the title incredibly early. And at least like with Batista, I could almost buy it if Paul Heyman was like, no, I'm siding with this guy.
Yeah, he thought he was the new flavour of the month.
I can buy Paul Heyman siding with Batista over Brock Lesnar, but Paul Heyman siding with Big Show, and I'm 500 pounds, 7 foot.
Batista's the new flavour. Big Show's the chewing gum that's stuck underneath the school table for like 15 years.
Right, just spit that chewing gum out and stick it in the bin. Coming at number 3, we have Christian and Chris Jericho losing their stuff, losing their bags. They go for a celebration shower. We've seen Tess later on in the night, by the way, going for a shower too. Lots of grown men showering tonight. What the hell is this?
Don't drop the soap.
But Christian and Jericho come out. Their bags are missing. The Dudley boys have stolen their bags. Christian cannot believe it. He thought his bag was safe because he left his bag sitting beside the Hurricane. He's like, I thought you were a crime fighter. Why didn't you stop him?
What's that all about?
But Hurricane at this point, he's not really a crime fighter. He's just a jobber with green hair. So
Jeff Hardy's just a
jobber with multicoloured hair.
He's the guy doing most of the crime that Hurricane has to fight.
So yeah, no, I thought this was a great scene. Just Christian's line, the delivery to the Hurricane. Jeff Hardy's fallen quite a long way. Then Devon pops his head round the corner. Ha ha! I took your bags. And then by the time they chase Devon, Bubba Ray has locked them at the changing room. So great scene.
There's nothing that's TV-14 and nothing they couldn't do in a PG.
Yeah, but if they done this today, it would be so fucking cringe. I just know how they would do this. They'd probably do it with like Otis Gable. It would be some
R-Truth and
it would just be garbage. It would be garbage. It would be jobbers acting over the top, super fucking cringe. I mean that's what it would be.
Yeah, it would suck. But you look at stuff like this, and it's like, why can't this be replicated?
Because you've got fucking some of the greats doing it, and today just you wouldn't have that.
I know, but with the Hurricane, the Hurricane, but he's not one of the greats, is he?
I think at this point he was great. I think his feud with The Rock sounds amazing.
True, but
what on with that?
I think it's a bad time for wrestling though when someone can't aspire to be on like the Hurricane's fucking level.
Well, they tried to replicate Booker T. Austin in the grocery market. How'd that go for you?
Went shite. I don't want to talk about that.
Exactly. Coming number 2, we have the removal of the towels. Normally the Dudleys are getting tables tonight. Spike was getting towels, but not before Bubba Ray embarrassed Christian and Jericho with a big tub of ice cream. I think it was Jericho's, but Jericho did pin the blame on Christian here, so...
Yeah, it was definitely Jericho's, but you may as well blame it on Christian like he does most weeks.
Bubba, how dare you take out my Christian's ass cream? We'll never know who did that ass cream belong to. Maybe an ass clown. But it was a good moment.
What are two grown men doing with ass cream?
Spike comes out, removes the towels, and Christian and Jericho just flee to the back and... good comedy scene.
It's Vince McMahon written all over it. I mean, it was just a massive white bottle with ice cream and 72 new Times Roman. What the fuck would you buy that?
The only thing
McMahon's loving that.
The only thing it was missing was Jericho's just face on the tub.
Yep.
Jericho's face on the tub. And coming in first place, it kind of has to be this. First time ever, HBK, RVD, world title, main event of Raw. You couldn't ask for any more. And we weren't asking for any more because the match was great. But unfortunately, Triple H stuck his big nose in and it kind of put a little bit of a dampener on it. But it was a great match for what we did get. I think HBK, RVD are the kind of guys that could just wrestle 10 times and everyone would be absolutely... banging. So yeah, RVD, HBK, first time ever, did not disappoint.
It did not disappoint. I mean, it's just Triple H. I think the ending was a bit flat, but it had nothing really to do with the match. Triple H, I mean, I know he cost Van Damme the win. And did Michaels look weak here by Van Damme almost beating him, or was it protect both of them? What was your first?
Protects it. You could argue HBK was kicking out, although it didn't look like he was kicking it.
It didn't look like he was kicking it, but I mean, come on. Great match. Seeing these two go at it, the only downside was HBK's attire. Honestly, 2003's wearing white, the zebra attire with the love hearts. Looks fucking good. What happened in 2002?
Maybe it's just easing back into it.
Aye. I mean, I don't know what. He's dressing like a nonce.
Yeah, but he's dressing like a guy that belongs in the top spot, and that's because he does belong in the top spot. That's it, guys. Top 5 moments. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, Big Fog Wrestling. Thanks for watching, and peace.